Very warm good morning to my lovely students. Hope you all are doing well at home and enjoying online classes. Students, you have performed so well in last pen paper test of chapter 5. So today we are going to start English grammar with new chapter, that is chapter 11, and its name is simple present tense. So students, as you know that there are three types of tenses: past, present and future. Then these tenses again subdivided into four categories. Means past tense has four categories, present tense has four categories and future tense has four categories, which are like this: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense, like that for past as well as future. So in today's session we are going to learn about simple present tense, means first type of present tense, first kind of present tense. So without wasting time, let's start today's session. So let's start with that what is present tense, or you can say simple present tense, and for which sentences or where we use this. So you can say that for regular habits or daily routines, for showing these things we use simple present tense. Then which are scientific facts and generalization, proverbs and schedule event in the near future, we use simple present tense for such things. Now there are some adverbs which we use in simple present tense, which are like always, often, usually, sometimes, rarely, never, every day. These are some adverbs which we use in simple present tense. Now, what is the formula, and what you can say, what are grammar rules to use simple present tense? So the grammar rules are like this. Number 1, to form the simple present tense, we add s to the infinitive of the verb, or you can say that root form of the verb for third person, or you can say for singular number. So in general words, you can say that for singular subject, we use s after a root form of verb. Then second rule, and but when the verb ends in with these following words, letters at last like o, ss, sh, ch or x, in that case we add es at the end of that verb. For example, I go. Okay, so I go is fine, but for singular number, for example he, she or it, if there is go, so there will be es at the end, so it becomes goes. Then for it kisses, he watches, she washes, it fixes, like that. Now next rule is this: if there is y in verb at the end, in such case what to do? What we should add at the end? S, es or what? So for that, if there is consonant before y, for example you can say study, so at the end there is y, but before y there is d, which is consonant. So for singular number, what to do? In that case, the y changes into ies, so it becomes studies. You can say he studies, she studies, Akshat studies, or Aman studies, like that. Now its second part says, if there is y at the end and before y there is vowel. For example, play. At the end there is y, but before y there is a, which is a vowel. So in such case, we add s after y. So if it is play, for singular number it becomes plays. Now the next rule is how to form its negative and interrogative. So Today we are going to learn about only negative. So for making negative, what to do? After subject, we add do not or does not. Now the question arises when we should use do not and when we should use does not. So for singular number like any name, he, she, it, we use does not. And for plural and I, we, you, they, we use do not. For example, I do not like, you do not like, they do not like, boys do not like, people do not like. Now for singular, for example, she does not like, he does not like, it does not like, teacher does not like. That any name, you can take any name, for example, Jagrati does not like. So in such a way we form negative of simple present tense. So babies, now without wasting time, let's do its exercise verb. We have question 1 which says fill in the blanks with simple present form of the given verbs. So let's start with this. Chinese New Year is often called Chinese Lunar New Year. It is singular, so it marks the end of winter season. The festival begins on the first day of first month in the traditional Chinese calendar and ends with Lantern Festival on the 15th day. Every family cleans the house to sweep away ill fortune. They burst firecrackers at night. Children greet their parents by wishing them a happy and healthy new year and receive money in red envelopes. Red and golden colors are predominant in most Chinese decorations as red symbolizes happiness and gold symbolizes wealth. People also participate in a traditional parade to exhibit their culture. They wish each other by saying Guo Nia Hao, which means Happy New Year. So babies, now let's move to next question. That is question 2, which says circle the correct form of verb in these sentences. So let's start with number 1. Ria know or knows all the answers. Now Ria is singular number, so it should be knows. Then number 2, Tithi take or takes. So Tithi is singular, so it should be take. Now next, they follow or follows. They, we learned this thing with we, I, they, you. Root form of verb is used, so they follow. When he go or goes, so he is singular, so goes to school. Some boys tease or teases, so it's tease. Number 5, people watch or watches. People watch. Then the teacher do not or does not, so it is does not. The students do not or does not, so it is do not, because students are plural form of subject. Now number 8, he sell or sells. So he is singular, so it should be sells. Number 9, men, 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 which is plural, so it should be do not or does not. So it should be do not. Number 10, the sun is singular, so it should be does not or do not. As sun is singular, so it should be does not, set in the north. So babies, what you have to do? You have to do these 2 questions in your book. If you do not have book, write in copy. That's all for today. Now see you tomorrow. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.